Yo, it's Two Side Anime here, and we officially have the text for Chapter 9 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. And I'm not gonna lie, there's only one thing from the spoilers that I just don't like. Like in my previous video, the Boruto Chapter 8 review, where I discuss the possibilities of Himawari's new power, or true power, that is hidden within her. I said the one thing that I would not like to see is if the Nine Tails return. Seems like this is what's going on at the moment. We don't have the actual panels, we only have the text spoilers from our friend Rai over there in Fanverse for the Boruto community. We have a lot to talk about regarding these spoilers, so let's just dive right into it. So based on the text spoilers, the chapter opens up with Boruto and Kashin Koji having a discussion in one of Orochimaru's hideouts. It makes a lot of sense because Boruto was with Sasuke before he became a tree. In the Sasuke novel, during the blank period, while Sasuke was on his atonement mission, we see that he went to Orochimaru's hideout to meet up with Orochimaru to get intel on somebody he was hunting down. During the blank period, Sasuke was bouncing between different Orochimaru hideouts, and a lot of these hideouts we saw during the filler arcs of Naruto Part 1. Lakey and Boruto's conversation was interrupted because Kashin Koji's toad saw one of the Leaf Village ninjas get killed, and Boruto responded to that death by using the flying thunder god to transport himself back to the Leaf Village. There's a perspective switch, and now we're back to Jura and Himawari, exactly where we left off at in chapter 8. Jura seems to mention KURAMA when talking with Himawari. Kawaki wakes up and talks with Delta. We don't have the exact details about the conversations being held between Delta and Kawaki and Jura and Hima, but the dialogue should be predictable. We know for a fact Delta is just waking up Kawaki and letting him know, hey, you gotta wake up, the threats are still here, and Jura is still having a conversation with Hima in regards to her having the Biju energy within her. It's probably just confusing Jura at this point. Boruto instantly enters the village, and Shikamaru and the detection team picks up on it, and Shikamaru starts to have a conversation with Boruto. Boruto in chapter 7 and 6 already informed Shikamaru about the new God Tree clone threats. So Shikamaru is probably just shocked that they've entered the village so fast, and he probably wants to know who and what they are looking for. Boruto gets closer to the area where Jura is at, but he encounters Kawaki, and the fight that we saw in the preview panel between Boruto and Kawaki. In the panel, we saw Kawaki use his rods to attack Boruto, and we saw Boruto in base dodge his rods. Kawaki continues to spam rods just like he did when he fought against Momoshiki in the forest during the Code arc. But Boruto continues to dodge every single one of these rods to let Kawaki know how much of a fraud he really is and that the young lord is truly him. Kawaki attacks Boruto with his big hand attack, but Boruto dodges this attack, punches Kawaki in the stomach, and sends him flying, just like Jura. During this fight, Kawaki realized he was no match to Boruto in his base, so he went to Karma 1. When Kawaki activated his Karma, Boruto's Karma started to activate itself as well. In part 1 of Boruto Next Generation, it was stated that the Karma seals of Boruto and Kawaki resonated with each other. This sped up the Otsutsuki. Boruto and Kawaki were able to use their Karma seals to increase their powers as well, like we saw them do against Boro in the Rescue the Hokage arc. So when Kawaki activated his Karma seal and Boruto's Karma seal started to activate, Boruto got scared and he flew away. He didn't fly away because he lost to Kawaki. He literally just embarrassed that man. Like, Kawaki fans just gotta stop coping. He's not seeing Boruto in base. Let's just get that straight. Leaving the fight scene after the Karma seal gets awakened is literally what I've been trying to tell you guys for the past couple of months. Once again, I was right. I need my flowers, bro. The Tragic Fate video, the Battle of Destiny and Fate video, and also the Soul of the Shinobi video, I explained to you guys that Boruto is afraid to use his Karma seal. Coming to the end of Boruto Part 1 Next Generation, we learn that Momoshiki and Boruto's mind finally became in sync, allowing Boruto to see the distorted future. Just like Momoshiki, Boruto can now see the future, and he saw a future where he used his karma seal and Momoshiki was able to slip out. When Momoshiki first saw the future of Boruto losing everything, it was the day Ida activated omnipotence. Boruto's fate was changed only because of the love Sasuke had for Sarada, and seeing Sarada awaken her MS forced Sasuke to believe and trust in her and go after Boruto. So again, to sum it all up, Boruto saw a future where Momoshiki takes over his body and wreaks complete havoc. That's why Boruto's scared to use his karma seal, and the only way Boruto is going to be able to control his karma seal and control Momoshiki is the awakening of the Jogan. Like I said a million times, we're getting the Jogan pretty soon. The mayhem between Boruto and Kawaki, Shikadai places Jura under his shadow paralysis jutsu. At that very moment, Jura produces a Biju bomb with his Rinnegan eye and shoots the Biju bomb at Shikadai. As the Biju bomb explodes, Inujin, staying true to his word, was able to use one of his birds to save Hima, Shikadai, and Chocho, and they escape from the area. After the escape of Team 10 and Hima, it seems like Sarada and Sumire are still running towards the commotion. It seems like Amado is monitoring Kawaki from afar, so I don't know what he's cooking right now, and I still don't think he's being affected by Ida's ability. But as part of the spoilers is Jura and Hidari are having a conversation, and then the perspective is switched back to Hima, and Hima is at the Biju plane, the meeting grounds that Naruto established where all the Biju meet at. And that's the end of the spoilers. This was another action-packed chapter. I do want them to slow down a bit so we can get some more information. Hopefully chapter 10 will be more of an info dump, because I want them to explain what's going on with Hima and how she able to access the Biju plane. I have my thoughts and theories and a lot of stuff that I said in my other video with Hima's true power, but I just want to see how this is going to play out. Outside of that, me being right about Boruto being afraid to use his karma seal because Momoshiki is still plotting to come out was the cherry on top for this chapter. But that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm out. Also, I will attach a link to all the raw panels in the pinned comments after they're released later on today. I didn't want to add them to the video. Well, they weren't out when I created this video, and also I probably wouldn't add them to the video because a lot of YouTubers have been saying they've been receiving copyright strikes for their Boruto spoiler videos. So just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to attach it for you guys so you can look at it for yourselves. Thank you.